Hello and welcome to Transport Fever! Ladies and gentlemen, I got a fever, and the only prescription is more transport. So today, we're going to be having a look at Transport Fever, a game that I was sent a code to by the developers, a game that is coming to Steam, I think, November 8th. If not, then it'll be mentioned in the description, but I think it's like November 8th this game is going to be on Steam. I'm quite interested in it. I saw the trailer for this quite some time ago, and I'm curious to see what it's all about. It is a genre and type of game that I have not played much. It's one that I have played, but just, you know, I've always been bad at, so therefore I haven't played much of it, like I said. But I'm definitely curious to see if I can learn this style of game. It's similar to Transport Tycoon Deluxe, and with that, we are going to play the campaign. We're going to be playing the European campaign, because I currently have an American continent campaign going on in Civilization 6, so I figure we have that with America, we have this with Europe, we can cover the continents. It's going to be good. Well, I said the continents, you know what I mean. So, the old continent is constantly yielding great new inventions. Be part of this rapid technological progress and find numerous thriving transport companies in Europe. And that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to build the Goddard Tunnel. The railroad is currently conquering all of Europe. Right in the middle is a young Alpine Republic, where a mighty mountain massive blocks the way to the sunny south. The rocky colossus can only be crossed with great difficulty. Time for a bold undertaking. Cross the Alps from north to south. A railroad tunnel through the Swiss Alps will make our young nation the most important route from the North Sea to the Mediterranean. And that sounds like a pretty good idea to me. Definitely sounds like a good idea to me. I will say that when text comes up on screen, you might notice the music gets quieter. That's because the game does have a voiceover. I've just turned it off, but the music lowers itself based on that anyway. So you'll notice just now the music got quieter. That's because you would normally hear the voiceover, but because I'm commentating this, I decided to turn that off. So, it is August in the year 1872, and the construction of the Goddard Tunnel can begin. No idea why we of all people have been awarded this monster project. Could it be that we were the only Swiss company that applied? Or was our bid so ridiculously low that no other competitor could match it? The fact is, we have 8 years and a very tight budget to build the longest tunnel in the world. And we have never built a tunnel before. So let's get started. The Goddard Railway. 3 railroad lines already cross the Alps. But once our bold project is complete, the Goddard Railway will be the fastest and most direct connection between the north and south. The hard, nice, I don't know what that word is, of the Goddard massive towers before us. We have enough workers, ragged but strong Italians who have hired themselves out for a pittance, but we aren't going to dig our way through the mountain with our bare hands. We have to transport the necessary equipment to the construction site at the northern portal. So what we need to do is build a truck station at Altdorf Tools Factory, build a depot and get some horse-drawn carts, then set up a line between the two stations. Between the two truck stations and deploy the carts. That's correct. So, let's head down to the Altdorf Tools Factory, which is right here. This is, of course, the town of Altdorf. By the way, if I'm pronouncing anything wrong, I do apologize, but it's gonna happen. Just be aware, it's gonna happen. So first things first, we need a truck station. And that station can go somewhere around here. Somewhere like that. It's actually gonna save me some money. So we'll go there, $15.9 thousand to place that station. And we're also gonna need a depot, a road depot, which can go, I guess, sort of there, to save me a little bit of money too. And what we'll do is create a new line between that station and between the station just over this way. So there we go. That's going to be the line back and forth between those for goods to take. Can I rename that line? Yes, I can. So that is going to be the no, hold on a minute. ALTDOR. Altdorf Tools, tools to, tunnel, we'll just do the portal. because that's what they're calling it. So Altdorf Tools to Portal is what that line is going to be called, so that I can easily recognize it. And what we'll do is buy ourselves... Let's see. So the stagecoach can transfer passengers. This thing can do passengers. The horse wagon and the horse cart can do goods. Now, the horse cart is more expensive, but it is 5 kilometers per hour faster. And it will last a bit longer as well. So I think we'll go with this since it is just faster, and that's kind of what I'm going for. We're going to make it orange, obviously. And I'll buy 2 of them. Buy ourselves 2 of those, and set the line for all of them to be the Altdorf Tools to the portal line, and then just run the game. And in theory, we should see these guys come out like so, in their orange cart, obviously. And we should see them pop in here to go ahead and get the tools. Not entirely convinced if they're gonna, because I don't know if we actually have the tools yet, but hopefully they will. Let's just speed up the game and see what happens. So, you didn't actually collect anything. That's fine, though. That's no big deal whatsoever. You're heading off to the other station, which is completely fine by me as well. And you guys are going to start costing me to run you, but that's all right. Basically, what we're going to have to do is wait for the tools to be available, which will happen eventually. The game will notify me when the tools are actually there, so... For the time being, we are just going to spend a bit of money running these guys back and forth. But eventually the tools will be there for us to go ahead and transport. We do, of course, have a train line here, which is right by the portal for the tunnel itself. We have Altdorf, obviously. Over this way we have... what is that train line, actually? Because that is a passenger train line. There aren't actually any trains running on it, I don't think. But they come over this way to the stone dump. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. Then that goes to a train depot where I could, if I wanted to, buy some trains, but they're a bit expensive and probably expensive to run, and I don't have any need for them just yet. As for over this way, we have the town of Luzerne, which I'm probably pronouncing wrong, but I'm going to stick with it because I don't know any better. And we have this thing, which I don't know what that is either. Let's have a look then. Where are my... Ah, they're coming back. All right. Does this thing have any... It does have tools. It's got 20, I think, waiting. I have no idea. Yeah, I assume those little symbols... Yeah, you can actually see the stuff there. I assume that's the stuff that needs transported. Which is pretty cool, actually. I like that you can see it waiting. And I also like that these guys are going at full speed, obviously, to get over here and collect the stuff. So I assume when they pull in, we'll see them go ahead and start grabbing the stuff. It also looks like once the stuff is full up, it turns into one of those crates, one of those containers. So I'm assuming you are gonna go ahead and pick some stuff up. Yeah, there we go. And you're off, which is good, because that is the initial objective. It does look like you're going to take a while to do it. But that's no big deal. I actually really like that you can zoom in and just see all the stuff being moved like that. What are you doing? Why are you just stood there? That was very strange. Okay. You are a little bit... Well, you're going a bit slower. Why is this guy over here going at 20... Oh, hell. Oh, that's awesome! How cool is that? Going first person on these guys. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. I really like that. That's such a cool little feature. I guess they do seem to go slower going uphill, which, considering they're horses, kind of makes sense. I assume vehicles will do that in general. But I have to wonder what my objective's going to be once we've got the tools there. I'm assuming at some stage I'm going to have to connect this train line to that station over there. I assume that's going to be part of my goal. But the tools are now delivered. So now I have to connect the tunnel construction site. Yeah, I thought so. So now that the mountain is being hollowed out, amazing how much rubble builds up. Or now the mountain is being hollowed out, amazing how much rubble builds up. It is impossible to haul all of that away with horse-drawn carts. We need a proper rail line so that we can remove the gigantic amounts of excavated material from the construction site. So we need to connect Altdorf South and Altdorf North, oh wow, that's hard to say, with tracks. Close the gap between the highlighted track ends. So between that station and that station, we need to close the track. Display the contour lines using the overlay menu and orient yourself on the terrain in order to get by without tunnels and bridges. That saves money. If you lay the tracks in small steps, they adapt to the terrain a lot better. So basically, I need to go to the overlays menu, which is down here, and contour lines. Okay, that's fine. So we'll go ahead and get ourselves a rail line, which is going to come out to there. And from there, oh, this is going to be expensive. I'm going to try and sort of keep this along the road-ish. Because basically it does need to go through this space. Because taking it through a mountain would be very expensive. Oh, hello. That's trying to build a bridge. Let's not have it do that. Oh, it's trying to build a bridge again. Can I get it to go lower? No, I can raise it, but I want it to go lower. That's maybe going to be a problem. Okay, let's see if I can maybe bring you out here and then raise you a little bit. Can I move that? Yes, I can. I really like these controls. They're really cool. So let's try moving you again, just a little bit that way. That'll do. Then if I connect those together. All right. That totally worked. That's pretty cool. Okay, the rubble must go. Man and machine are doing good work. The first few meters are already done. It's hot as hell inside the mountain, and the air is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Now all the rubble has to come out of the abyss, and fast. The investors are watching our progress with suspicion. So we need to deliver the stone from the tunnel construction site to the stone mound. Where is the stone mound? Altdorf stone dump is over here. Okay, that makes sense. I saw it before. Buy a freight train in the train depot, which is there, and create a line between the two freight stations and deploy the train on it. Okay. Between the two freight stations and deploy the train on it. For every tool you deliver, the tunnel construction site produces stone, which must then be hauled away. Okay. So I need to buy a train, create a line between the two freight stations, and deploy the train on it. Okay. Buy trains. Let's buy ourselves something that's kind of nice. Something nice and shiny. There isn't really much. Now, this train's faster. It's got a lifespan of 30 years. It is going to be more expensive to run. In fact, it's about $15,000 per year more expensive to run. Which is interesting. Let's turn off the overlays there. In fact, yeah, there we go. So, I think oh, hold on a minute. The weight's 30 tons. New vehicles available. Is that so? Let me slow down the simulation for a second. Buy trains. So this is new. It's even more expensive, but even faster. I think I'm just going to go with the cheap train for the time being. You know what? No, we'll go for the middle ground. We'll go for the middle ground. We'll buy that one. So we're going to buy you. You're going to be in a nice, I'm tempted to say orange again. We'll go orange. Why not? And we'll buy you. We need some wagons that can transport stone. And preferably a lot of it. So you can transport 4. You can transport 4. You can transport 4. So we'll just go with you, I guess. And you, we already have an orange train. Let's go for a sort of blue wagon. And we'll buy ourselves 5 of them. We'll buy 6 of them. Nice even number there. And that train now needs to be on a line. And that line has to go from here, if I'm not mistaken. So here at Altdorf North to right the way up there. Altdorf South. And then that line's going to need renamed. So line 1 is going to become Altdorf N to Altdorf. Oh, I don't like that. That name's difficult. It's a difficult name, all right? So now that it's on the line, oh, it's not on the line, sorry, but now that we have the line, we should be able to say to you, Mr. Train, that you are gonna exist on the Altdorf North to Altdorf South line. Good lord, it's hard to say when you're saying Altdorf North and Altdorf South. Jesus. It's an old tongue twister. It's an old tongue twister. But there's the train. Nice and bright and colorful. As it should be. Looks like there is a bit of stone hanging around there, which isn't really what we want. So if I just go ahead and, how do I speed up the game? Is there a hotkey to change the time? I'm curious. I'll find out between episodes or something. Oh, first steam train has arrived. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. What is this? Oh, terrain editing. Okay. Well, let's speed up the game a little bit there and have this guy go and do his thing. So he's just chugging along. We need to haul away 3 stone. I said, why did I say 3 stone? It's 0,500. Haul away I saw the as 3. I don't know why. But I did. Which is weird. I'm also feeling like I need more... I feel like I need more vehicles here. So let's buy ourselves 2 more of these. Which might be expensive, but I'm going to buy 2 of them anyway. And set the line to be that. So hopefully they can transport many more goods. And hopefully they can do it well. The train is doing his thing. Now, how much stone can you carry in one go is what I'm wondering. I can't imagine it would be profitable or smart to get a second train to do this job. So you've got currently quite a bit of stone there. Almost 3 full carts. You've got some tools there. What is this question mark? Oh. The legendary mountain crystal. 1 of 3. High up the mountains, so it has been said here since time immemorial, there is a mountain crystal of unimaginable beauty. An old alpine goat... What? I don't know. Goat herd supposedly knows the trail. Follow the clue to Altdorf and click on the question mark to find out more. Okay. So, that's where it's supposedly hidden. Up here. Interesting, interesting. So, Altdorf has a clue as well. Interesting. So, the old man says that he only knows the crystal from tales and legends, but his young granddaughter often wanders high up into the mountains with her goats. The girl scrambles through the rocks like a mountain goat. Oh, wow, what have I just got? New technology. Oh boy. Day and night, we dig, blast, dump, but we are already falling behind. Deliver tools to the workshop. Where's the workshop? What? We urgently need more powerful drills. So deliver tools to the workshop. Okay, I can do that. We'll do that in a second. Legendary mountain crystal. So what was this? Scrambles through the rocks like a mountain goat. You can hardly keep up with her. So that's where that was. And then the next question mark is there. So it's supposed to be around here somewhere. The girl shouted at us that peculiar rock formation points towards the legendary mountain crystal before she nimbly climbed away. Turn over every stone in the rock formation and you will find the mountain crystal. What? What am I doing? How do I turn over every stone? How do I turn over every I have no idea what's going on here. It's supposed to be like there, right? So it's gonna be under that, right? Do I just like click on it? Is that what I do? Do I just like click on the stuff? I have no idea. That's definitely peculiar though, is what that is. Definitely peculiar. Does it mean in there? Does it mean... I don't know what it means. I honestly have no idea. Let's start, I guess, delivering tools to the workshop. So what I'll do is create a line from here. So from there to the workshop, which is this thing, right? Oh, do I need a truck station here? I do, don't I? Interesting. Let's get rid of line 1 then. So right, let's have a look at this for a second. Deploy horse-drawn carts. So basically, I'm gonna need to put a truck, not a depot, but a truck station? Just like there? I would assume so. I guess we'll put that there, see what happens. It should function, right? Like, as you... Huh, I have no idea. We'll find out. We'll find out what happens. Let's create this new line from this station to this station. And that's going to be Altdorf Tools. Actually, I'm just going to call it Tools. Tools to work. Did I put the arrow in there? Hold on. Tools to workshop. And save that. So now that that exists, we can go ahead and start delivering. We're going to need horse-drawn carts. We don't need many of them, so let's, that's the tools factory. Let's get ourselves just a horse wagon. Since it's kind of cheaper and we don't need to do this urgently. We'll buy 2 of them. And set your line to be the tools to workshop. Alright, so there they go. Beautiful. We've got a steam train available as well. Okay. Well, I'll let them do their thing. They can hopefully do it well. You are not carrying anything right now. You can carry tools, right? I did just buy something that can actually carry tools. Yeah, you can carry tools. Okay. Interesting that you didn't pick any up, is all I'm saying, but to each their own, I suppose. To each their own. I really want to get this legendary mountain crystal. Turn over every stone in the rock formation and you will find the crystal. Do I have to? Do I have to click every stone in here? Oh, I have no idea. Oh, I've clicked out of my window. I have no idea. Do I have to, like, turn over every stone? Do I have to do it? Or can I, like, send people up here to do it? Or... I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know these things. I'm just clicking. I'm clicking, but... Oh, wow. One of these stones is gonna not look like the others, right? This is not what I expected from this game. I'm not complaining. But it's definitely not what I expected. That looks like a stone. That is a stone. I can't, I'm trying. I'm desperately trying to... Oh. Oh. Is this what I have to do? Bulldoze it all? Oh, that makes sense. Bulldoze this one. Aha! I found it! I knew it would be that one. What a rare and wonderful specimen. It glows with an unusual energy. I knew I'd find it. So what about... Is that it? Yeehaw! That's my reaction. That's my reaction to finding a legendary mountain crystal. Alright, I'll take it! That was an interesting, interesting development, I suppose. It's an interesting way to do things. Where are my horse-drawn carts? Oh boy, they are slow. They are real slow. I can't really say I'm a fan. But, sure. They can take their time, I guess. There's no real rush. I just... Oh, hello. Oh, wow. You are expensive. You are super expensive. Like, seriously expensive. It's kind of scary. I do feel like maybe getting more tools to the, Get more tools to the mountain might be a good idea. So let's buy 2 more horse carts. Again, risky, but I don't know if I need them, but we'll see. So you are tools to the mountain, and I'll buy 1 horse cart and set you to do the tools to workshop. So you guys can do your thing, hopefully. So where are you off to? You are tools to portal. Okay. Well, here's hoping we can make everything go nice and quickly here. Certainly seems like it. Certainly seems like it. We're still on 3.21 million. Where did we start? Is this our total finances? I have no idea. We have a loan of 3 million? Oh boy. So that's my chart. Is that my chart? We started at like 4 million, right? I have no idea. I really have no idea. It's really confusing me. Where are my horse cars? There they are. I like that we have these beautifully paved streets. And then just horse and carts going through. This looks like the kind of place that would have like a car of some sort. Like a coal-fired car. Like you have, you know, your really luxurious English gentleman up the front steering going, and Leviosa. But then in the back, you've got like his 5 kids shoveling coal into the back of the car whilst the car's moving. I don't know. That's what I think of technology anyway. But where are you going? You're going off to the portal. Are you going to get some stuff for the workshop? I believe you are. Okay, well, isn't that exciting? The workshop is finally going to get some stuff. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it there for today, or for this episode of Transport Fever, because later today there is going to be another episode of Transport Fever, which will be beautiful. So, with that in mind, thank you kind of for watching. This has been part 1 of a brief, well, maybe not so brief, considering this is still mission 1. This has been part 1 of a Transport Fever Let's Play, and thank you kind of for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!